So, Spyxfamily is finally released, and it has already got the attention of many people. Fans are loving the adventure of the secret spy father and telepathic daughter, but there is one more interesting character that is going to be introduced soon, which is Yor Forger, who will play the role of mother in the family. Yor is first seen as a female employee at Berlin City Hall. Her co-workers, Camilla, Millie, and Sharon, try to involve Yor in their gossiping and fashion talk. Her indifferent and air-headed response causes them to make fun of her. After Camilla warns her of appearing suspicious as a single 27-year-old, Camilla invites her to a party and suggests that she brings someone along. At her home, she converses with her brother, Yuri Breyer. Over the phone, she tries to appease his concerns about her getting married by lying that she is going to bring her boyfriend to the party. This backfires as Yuri decides to hear about the boyfriend from his friend attending the party and hangs up before Yor can protest. As Yor is frantic about being exposed as a liar to her brother, she receives another call. This time from her employer, who calls her to the Royal Hotel. Yor is revealed to be the assassin known as the Thorn Princess, who easily takes down her targets and any obstacles. As she is cleaning up, she realizes her best dress is torn, much to her distress. The next day, Yor goes to the boutique to mend her torn dress, where she meets Loid Forger and Yor Forger. After her initial misunderstanding of Loid's marital status, she requests him to be her pretend boyfriend at the party, which he agrees to under the condition she pretends to be his wife at the school interview. On the night of the party, Yor is waiting outside for Loid, who is running late. After a long time, she eventually gives up, disappointed at being stood up, and attends the party alone to avoid worrying her brother. She endures being mocked by her co-workers for lying about bringing a boyfriend, even contemplating killing all of them to prevent her brother from finding out. When she decides to leave the party, Loid suddenly enters, bleeding and injured, and introduces himself as her husband by accident. Camilla, who is jealous of Yor having a refined and handsome husband, attempts to humiliate her and sabotage their relationship. When Camilla tries to expose Yor's previous job as doing massages, Loid expresses his admiration for Yor doing such harsh tasks for her brother, moving her. Loid excuses the two of them from the party, and they leave. As Loid drives away, he apologizes for introducing himself as her husband. As Yor is about to propose an idea, they are interrupted by a car ramming into them. Loid makes up an excuse that they are his patients still suffering from delusions, which he believes. They escape into an abandoned factory and abandon their van. As they run around the factory knocking their pursuers out, Loid saves Yor from being shot by a gun, but becomes vulnerable to an attack from above. Yor calmly kicks the attacker away, sending him rolling into a wall. Much to Loid's shock, they both laugh together, and he thanks her. Another attacker causes them to run away, and Yor decides to ask Loid to marry her, causing him to trip. She explains, suggesting that they extend their agreement and remain together as camouflage. Loid pulls a grenade pin and uses it as a wedding ring as he says his vows to her, tossing the grenade at their pursuers. So, this was all for today's video. If you guys want more Spyxfamily content, please subscribe the channel. Thank you for watching.